I don't think you're actually lost. I think you're standing between who you used to be and who you are becoming. If you're feeling like stuck, you feel lost, or you feel like the things that you wanted to do isn't coming to your life, then this video is for you. Have you ever felt impatient, frustrated, or you're becoming mad about everything because your effort is going nowhere? Here you are finding yourself doing everything all at once, praying that one of this everything will make it happen. Because you're seeing people doing the things they do and it works for them. So finally, you're copying what they do and you becoming frustrated because the same thing that they do that works for them is the same thing that you do, but it doesn't work for you. What now? Hi, my name is Celeste, and if you're new here, subscribe and let's journey this together. Here are 4 reasons why it's okay to feel lost, stuck, and unmotivated. Number 1, know that feeling behind doesn't mean you're failing. Sabi mo sa sarili mo, so what? So what if at this current moment or age of your life, so what if you still don't have your first car? So what kung wala ka pang na-invest na house and lot? So what kung wala ka pang savings worth 1 million plus plus? So what if hindi ka pa nakapag-invest for your insurance or for time deposit or whatever stock market that you have, cryptocurrency or whatever? So what if you still don't have what others have right now at the same age that you are right now? So what? It's not you being behind, and it's not really mean that you're actually failing your life. Remember, there is a timing for everything. Maybe your time is not now. Maybe their time is just advanced, too early, I guess. And maybe you are a late bloomer. We don't know. We don't know. But so what? Okay, you may be inspired by their life. Okay, you're inspired. And that doesn't mean that you have to copy the life that they have because you have yours. You may be inspired to their life, but know that there are also people who are inspired by you. Hindi ka lang aware, hindi mo lang alam kung sino sila. Maybe your life is an inspiration to someone else. Nakausap mo, na-sharean mo ng something. Kung wala ka pa nito, so what? Kung hindi ka pa nakapag-travel, hindi ka pa nakasakay ng eroplano, 'di ba? So what? You are not behind. But you are also not failing. Your life is not a failure. You are not a failure. You are not failing. It's just that hindi pa time for you. But what you can do in the waiting, diba? Improve yourself, learn things, explore what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, explore ano yung mga bagay na na-enjoy mo, explore ano yung mga bagay that you love. Because there's a quote saying that if you love what you do, you won't feel that you're working for a day. Kind of like that. And then there are also successful people that started at their old age, 70 plus, 60 plus. And there's a saying that say, life starts at 40. If you're not yet 40, girl, you're not behind. You're not failing. Number 2, second reason will be you may be outgrowing yourself. Remember what I said earlier? You may be stuck in between the person who you used to be and the person who you are becoming. So it means maybe you're outgrowing yourself. If you're feeling lost, stuck, and unmotivated, it's maybe because you're outgrowing yourself. 'Di ba? Merong discomfort na nangyayari when you're outgrowing yourself, 'di ba? Nung tumubo yung ipin mo, masakit because it's growing. When you're growing, puberty, 'di ba? There's something wrong with your body that you cannot explain because your body is growing, your cells are maturing. And same with your life. If your life is outgrowing, leaving behind the old one and becoming the new version, then it really feels weird. It will feel like you're lost because you're outgrowing yourself. If you're here watching this video, I believe you are a person who is curious, you're a person no observer, you're a person na alam mo sa sarili mo na magaling ka, but it just so happen na parang may wall na hindi mo ma-spread yung wings mo. Then maybe there's a shell that needs to be torn apart. And that's very uncomforting. And that is very weird feeling na hindi mo ma-explain, na hindi mo alam kung bakit, na hindi mo alam kung ano. But it's part of growing up. But it's part of becoming the better version of yourself. And embrace it. Embrace the discomfort, embrace the feeling lost because nagpapunta ka dun sa life na gusto mo. I believe if you're watching this video, you're a person na meron kang gustong mabago sa buhay mo because you don't want to settle by the life you currently have or the life na meron ka behind. You're outgrowing. Maybe some of your friends doesn't talk to you anymore. Maybe some people around you doesn't understand you anymore. And it's okay. It's really okay because remember, this is part of your growing season. And it's okay to feel stuck or lost because you're growing. And sometimes feeling lost doesn't mean you're failing or you're behind. It's just being you redirected into your better version or to the new version because the old version doesn't fit anymore. 'Di ba? Naalala mo nung meron kang mga damit na hindi na kasya sa'yo. 'Di ba? It's just so weird na bagay pa naman pero the feeling is weird. That's growing. That's outgrowing. And what do? You have to move on. You have to let it go kasi hindi na fit sa'yo eh. And you have the new one na susuotin mo because this is the new version of you already. And the third thing is you don't have to figure everything all at once. Most of us, sobrang advanced mag-isip. We think about our future. We think about the next 5 years of our life. We think about the 10-year planning of our life. I'm not against 5-year planning or 10-year planning. It's okay. It's good that you have plan. You have 5-year plan, short-term plan, long-term plan. It's good that you have plan because you have something to look forward to. But the thing that makes us feel stuck is because we are so advanced mag-isip that we are overthinking our tomorrow or our future. And you know what? It's okay. And having an answered question is okay. Now, what's tomorrow might bring? Ano magiging future ko? It's okay to have an answered question. That doesn't mean that your life is in the wrong. Those unanswered questions will just unravel in time. I remember, no, story time. I remember, no, before I was once an accounting employee, during those time na nandun ako sa work ko as an employee, as an accountant, 'di ba? I feel so lost and stuck. I feel so lost because I cannot see my future. I cannot see myself here on the next 5 to 10 years in this company or in this office. It just feels so weird. I feel so weird. I feel na hindi ako nag-fit dun sa lugar na yun. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I'm not growing. Na alam ko sa sarili ko, magaling naman ako, but it's not me. I have so many unanswered questions. I question my life. I question my future. I question bakit hindi ako ganito? Ba't hindi ako natatanggap sa ganito? Bakit hindi ako nagkakaroon ng opportunity ng ganito? Until time unravels itself. I became a fitness trainer. It just unraveled. But I have to take action. Hindi siya dumating sa akin by just waiting. Dumating siya sa akin because I'm seeking for it, I'm asking for it, and I make actions for it. I applied, I tried kahit na wala akong experience, and then it just unravels. Sabi nga, if it meant for you, it will happen for you. And it happened for me. I don't think before that I will be in the fitness industry or I'm doing this thing. I didn't see myself that I'm doing this thing right now, talking to you guys, talking to in front of camera and doing this YouTube content. I didn't see this coming. But along the journey, it just unravels. It just unravels. Believe me and trust the process. Totoo yung trust the process, sister. Kasi it just unraveled. Then I became a fitness coach. And then before, I don't like the doing the sales part because sabi ko that time, I'm not meant for that. And then pandemic happens. It just unravel in time. And those discomfort is really essential because without pressure, without the discomfort, without those feeling na you are outgrowing yourself, without it kasi you will not find yourself eh. So then pandemic hits. then I have to thrive. I don't like sales, but during that time, pinasok ko yung sales. I don't have experience. I don't have enough training, but it just unravel by doing it because I have a desire na first, I don't want to be stuck in this kind of life anymore. Second, I had the big C part that there is a better version of life, na meron palang life na mas better. I saw that. I have the C part. And then, sabi ko, gusto ko magkaroon ng better life, ng better space, ng better personality. Gusto ko magkaroon ng growth sa buhay ko. And that just happened. I don't have to figure it all out, but it just happened. It unravels. But take note, there's an action that needed to be produced for you to have the life that you want. So you don't have, it's okay. You don't have to figure it all out, but along the journey, it will just unravel. You don't have the need to have the experience, but for you to have the experience, you need to take action. So very essential that you have that in mind. You have the want. You have to picture yourself that you're there, but you have to take action. And while taking action, you have to trust the process. It will be, yes, uncomfortable, but it will be totally worth it. So there is always a season for everything. It may be the season for you not winning now, but that doesn't mean you're failing, that your life's failing. Some season are meant for waiting, and some season are the seasons of your becoming. And the last point here is your intentional comparison. Sometimes we feel lost, stuck, and unmotivated because we're comparing ourselves to other people. We comparing like, bakit siya nakakapag-travel siya monthly? Bakit siya nakabili na ng ganito? Bakit siya nagagawa niya na ito? Bakit siya may opportunity siyang ganito? Bakit siya nakuha? Bakit ako hindi? Bakit siya? Bakit siya? Bakit hindi ako? Yes, bakit hindi ikaw? Yan ang tanong. Bakit nga ba hindi ikaw? And I've read this quote na sinasabi na comparison will only convince you you're failing a race that you're never meant to run. I remember the movie right now, yung Three Idiots. Meron sinabi doon yung bida na kasi they were all trying to be like an engineer, but yung isa doon gusto niya maging photographer, and then yung isa meron siyang parang gustong ibang career, but their parents want them all to be engineer. Bakit? Because before, being an engineer is a trend. 'Di ba? Pag hindi ka engineer, sino ka? 'Di ba? But this protagonist on this film, sinasabi niya na imagine no, kung si Michael Jackson hindi siya kumanta or hindi siya naging performer at pinili niyang maging golf player, what world could it be? Parang what life could it be? Imagine no, si Manny Pacquiao, kung nakinig siya sa parent niya na itigil niya na yung pagbo-boxing, tingin niyo ba makikilala siya ng buong mundo by his craft? So meaning to say, there is in you that is solely special for you, that you don't have to compare yourself with another person or the ones whom you are aspired. Yes, you can be inspired by their life, but never ever compare your life to them. 'Di ba? Most of us no, gusto natin nung resulta agad, nung resulta na nakuha nila, but we don't see the process or the journey na pinagdaanan nila. Maybe it's not easy for them. Maybe it's the very hardest, harshest thing that they've done in their life, but they do it anyway because there's a big desire in their heart that this is the life I want, this is the career I want, this is what I'm doing right now. Have you ever asked yourself about that na ano ba yung gusto ko talagang maging? Ano ba talaga yung gusto kong ginagawa for the rest of my life? 'Di ba? You can aspire yourself to become Manny Pacquiao who loves boxing, but have you asked yourself na will I do boxing for the rest of my life? Maybe you're inspired right now to become an influencer, affiliate, sikat na TikToker, whatever, or YouTube content creator, and then ask yourself, can I do this every day of my life? Can I do the shooting? Can I do the video editing? Can I do the content creation every day of my life na hindi mauubos yung fire mo, na hindi mauubos yung motivation mo, na hindi mauubos yung inspiration mo? If the answer is not all check or yes, then review what you wanted to do. Ang checklist lang naman is it something that I can do for the rest of my life every day without me getting bored? If the answer is yes, then yan na yun. Yan na yun siya, 'di ba? I've said no na I've been shifting career from a finance industry to a fitness industry. And during that time, as a beginner on that said industry, I'm comparing, no? I'm comparing because of all my colleagues, ako yung walang experience sa fitness industry. And I found them, wow, ang galing nila. And I want to copy them. What they do, what they eat, what they rehearse, and then kung ano yung mga ginagawa ng mga sikat na mga fitness influencer, during that time, sobrang sikat yung running. And I know myself na hindi ko gusto yung tumatakbo. I'm not into running, but I tried it anyway. Because that's the trend eh. But I found myself na, no, I cannot do this every day. No, I cannot find myself happy with this one. And then, there's also, di ba, sikat dati, Spartan. And then people were saying, join the Spartan. Maybe you could land something from there, kung ano man. And then I find it not for me. When you compare yourself na ginagaya mo yung mga trending or yung mga sikat na ngayon sa social platform, maybe other people are doing freelancing, VAs, or selling digital products or selling online courses. But the question is, kaya mo bang gawin yun araw-araw for the rest of your life? If the answer is no, then find your craft. But if the answer is yes, then continue that craft. And comparing myself way back there left me feeling lost and stuck. And I know for sure that it was never aligned with the life that I want. It was never aligned by the character that I have or the DNA that I have. And right now, I'm doing this because this is what I want to do and what I love to be doing. So the things that I do right now, I make sure that if this is the things that make me happy, joyful, and I know that if I do this, I will grow or develop myself more, then this is the right path. And as for you, if you're still watching until now, listening to this content, if you find yourself comparing again, remember this, the only person you'll be comparing into na tama is comparing your present version into your yesterday's version. Yun lang yun. Compare yourself with yourself. Compare your present to your past self. If you're growing, then good. If you're not growing, find the things, other things that helps you to grow and becoming a more better version of yourself. So all in all, if you're still watching and you're still feeling lost, unmotivated, that's okay. You know that you're not broken, your life is not a failure, and you don't have to rush the things, and you don't have to have all the answers right now. And maybe this is the season or the chapter of your life that doesn't make sense. But this is also the chapter where you are learning to become yourself again and to trust yourself again and to believe yourself again. And one day you will look back to this season, to this chapter of your life, and realize na, I am not really lost all along. But it's part of the process of your becoming the better and best version of yourself. Again, this is Celeste. I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you on my next videos. Bye!